That is, unless the home is hers with her husband.
What?
I saw your letter from the merchant marine. I know what you're dreaming of. I'm not standing here blindfolded. Very well, then do it. But not until there's someone to take your place.
What do you mean?
I mean that as soon as Laura has got someone to take care of her, a home of her own, married, independent, why then you're free to go wherever you please. On land, on sea, whichever way the wind blows you. But until that time, you've got to be looking after Laura.
What can
I don't say me because I'm old and I don't matter. I say Laura because she's young and she's dependent.
Hey, what can I do about it?
Overcome selfishness, Tom. Self is all you ever think of. Tom, I haven't said what I had in mind to ask you.
I'm too late.
Now at the warehouse, is there some nice young man?
No.
There must be some.
Mother.
Find out one. Who's clean living, doesn't drink, and ask out for sister.
Oh my God.
Ask out for sister, to me. Get acquainted.
Are you serious?
Please, will you, dear? Will you?
Yes!
It's Amanda Wingfield. I've just noticed. Oh, how are you? How is that kidney condition? Oh, Powers, you are a Christian martyr. Yes, that's what you are, a Christian martyr. Well, I just now happened to notice in my little red book that your subscription to the Companion is just run out. And I just know that you would not want to miss out on a wonderful new serial starting this next issue. Tom, you smoke too much. A pack a day at 15 cents a pack. How much would that amount to in a month, Tom? 30 times 15 is how much? Well, figure that out, and you'd be astounded at how much that would have given you. Enough for you to take a nice, cool course in accounting, yeah? In Washington, U. Think of what a wonderful thing that would have been for you, son.
I'd rather smoke.
I know. That's the tragedy of it. What are you looking at?
The moon.
Is there a moon this evening?
It's rising over Garfinkel's delicatessen.
Oh, so there is. A little silver sliver of a moon. Have you made a wish on it yet?
Yep,
What did you wish for?
that's a secret.
A secret, huh? Well, I won't tell you mine either. I'll be just as mysterious as you.
I bet I can guess what yours is.
Is my head so transparent?
You're not a sphinx.
No, I don't have secrets. I'll tell you what I wish for on the moon. Success and happiness for my precious children. I wish for that whenever there is a moon. And when there isn't, I wish for it too.
No. I thought perhaps you wish for a gentleman call.
Why did you say that?
Don't you remember asking me to fetch one?
Well, I remember making that suggestion more than once.
Yes, you made it repeatedly.
Well,
Well, we're going to have one.
what?
A gentleman call.
You mean you really asked someone to go?
Yes.
To come?
Yes, I've asked him to dinner.
Oh, you really did?
Yes, I did.
And did he accept?
Yes, he did.
Oh, wow.
I told you.
That's lovely.
Yes, he seemed pleased.
Well, I am, so it's definite then.
Very, very soon.
Soon?
Very soon.
Oh, stop putting on it. Tell me something.
What is the one to tell me?
Well, naturally, I would want to know when he's coming.
He's coming tomorrow.
Tomorrow.
Yes, tomorrow.
But Tom,
Yes, mother.
well, tomorrow gives me no time.
Time for what?
Preparations. Oh, why didn't you just call me at once? The moment that you asked, the minute that he accepted.
Mother, you don't have to make any fuss.
Oh, you just have no idea. I want things nice, not sloppy. I really have to do some fast thinking tonight.
I don't see why you have to think at all.
You just don't know. All of my wedding silver needs to be polished, and the monogram linen needs to be laundered, and then what else? washed and my fresh curtain puts up. Oh, and I really hope to have this walls repapered. But Tom, come inside. I want to ask you something. Sit down.
Any particular place you'd like me to sit?
Oh, thank God I have this new sofa, and I'll be making these new payments on the floor that I'll have sent out. And put the cheese cover up, it would brighten things up. And what else? And what about clothes? We have to be in very nice clothes only.
Mother, this boy is no one to make a fuss over.
Oh, you just don't understand. Do you realize that he's the first boy that would ever introduce your sister?
You know, lots of fellows meet girls who they don't marry.
Talk sensibly, son, and don't be sarcastic. So, tell me something about him. How would you call him?
Jim O'Connor.
O'Connor. And what is his position at the warehouse?
This young man's position is out of the shipping port, Mother.
Sounds to me like a very responsible job. And what is his salary?
I'll just at approximately $85 a month.
$85 a month. Well, not princely, but...
20 more than I make.
Oh, well, how well I know. But for a family man, $85 a month is not so much that you can just
Yes, but
decide
Mr.
on.
O'Connor is not yet a family man, is he, Mother?
He might be, mightn't he? Somewhere in the future.
I see. Want some provisions?
Oh, Tom, you're the only man that I know that ignores the fact that the present becomes the past, the future becomes the present, and the past become everlasting regrets if you don't plan for it.
I'll think that over and see what I can make of it, Mother.
And tell me more about this fellow. He doesn't drink.
Why do you ask me that?
Well, your father did. The last thing I want for my daughter is the boy who drinks.
Aren't you getting a little bit premature? You know, Mr. O'Connor has not yet appeared on the scene.
But Will tomorrow to meet your sister. And what do I know about him? Nothing. You sure he doesn't drink?
No.
So, how do you call him again?
James D. O'Connor, that is what you name me.
Delaney. Irish. On both sides. And doesn't drink.
Yes, he doesn't drink. Shall I call him up and ask him right this minute?
Well, that's not the way to do it. The only proper way to do it is to make very, very discreet inquiries. Back when I was a girl in Blue Mountain, and it is suspected that a young man drinks, the girl whose attention he was receiving, if any there was, would sometimes speak to the minister of his church to avoid making a tragic mistake.
Then how did you happen to make a tragic mistake, Mother?
Oh, but that innocent look on your father's face had everyone fooled. He smiled, and the whole world was enchanted. The worst thing a girl could do is to place herself in the mercy of a handsome appearance. Well, I hope Mr. O'Connor is not too good looking.
No, he's not too good looking.
Well, but not right down homely, though.
No, not right now, homely. Just medium homely, I would say.
Well, that's good. But character is what to look for in a man.
One little warning though. He doesn't know about Laura. I didn't know that we had dark ulterior motives.
Well, sure, but when he sees how beautiful and sweet Laura is, he will thank his lucky star that he was invited to dinner.
Mother, you mustn't expect too much of Laura.
What do you mean?
Laura seems all those things to you and me because she's ours and we love her. We don't even notice she's crippled anymore.
Don't say cripple!
But face facts, Mother. She is. And that's not all.
What do you mean not all?
In the eyes of strangers, people outside the house. She's terribly shy, and she lives in a world of her own, and that makes her a little peculiar.
Don't say peculiar.
But face facts, Mother, she is.
In what way is she peculiar, may I ask?
She lives in a world of her own, a world of little glass ornaments. Mother,
Where are you going now?
I'm going to the movies.
Not to the movies. Every night to the movie. Laura? Laura?
Yes, Mother.
Laura, let them dishes go and come here for a second.
Yes?
Come here. Take a
so, the following evening, I brought Jim home to dinner. I knew Jim's writing back in high school. In high school, Jim was a star. He had a tremendous Irish good nature. He seemed to move in a continual spotlight. He was a star in basketball, captain of the debating club, president of the senior class. And you would logically expect him to arrive at nothing short of the White House by the time he was 30. But Jim apparently ran into more interference after his graduation from Solomon. His speed had definitely swelled. 6 years after leaving high school, he was holding a job that wasn't much better than mine. He was the only one at the warehouse that I was on good terms with. I was valuable to him. Someone who could remember his former glory. And he was the only one in the warehouse that knew of the secret of retiring to a cabinet with the washroom to work on my bonus when the business was swapping the warehouse. He called me Shakespeare.
Why are you trembling?
Mother, you made me so nervous.
How have I made you nervous?
By all this fuss, you make it seem so important.
Look at yourself. Oh, wait a minute. I have an idea.
What is it? What are those?
I call them the gay deceivers.
Oh, I won't wear them.
You will.
Why should I?
Because, Laura, to be completely honest, your chest is flat. Now just look at yourself. This is the prettiest that you will ever be. Now I just have to fix myself. Give me a moment. I will make a spectacular appearance.
What is it, Mother?
Possess your soul in patience, and you'll see. It's just something that I've resurrected from the old trunk. Styles haven't changed much after all. Now just look at your mother. This is the dress in which I have met the cotillion. Huh? I wore it every Sunday for my gentleman callers. I had it on the day that I met your father too. Oh, I had malaria fever all that spring. I hope they got here before I start your rain. I gave your brother a little extra change so he and Mr. O'Connor can take the service car home.
What did you say his name was?
O'Connor.
Do you know his first name?
I don't remember. Oh, yes, I do. It's Jim. I never knew a Jim, but it wasn't nice.
Are you sure his name is Jim O'Connor?
Yes, it was.
Mother, you will have to excuse me from the table.
What sort of nonsense is this?
There was a Jim O'Connor we both knew in high school. If that's the one Tom's bringing to dinner, you will have to excuse me. I'm not coming to the table.
What sort of nonsense is this, Laura?
You asked me once if I ever liked a boy. Don't you remember I showed you this boy's picture?
You mean the boy that you showed me in the yearbook?
Yes, that boy.
Oh, Laura, were you in love with that boy?
I don't know. But
Honey,
all I know is that I couldn't sit at the table if it was him.
it won't be him. Yeah, and whether it is him or not, you will come to the table. You will not be excused.
Oh, I will have to be.
Laura, I don't intend to humor your silliness. I've had enough of you and your brother. Both. Now sit down and compose yourself. Sit down, Laura. Your brother has forgotten his keys, so you'll have to let them in when they arrive.
Oh, Mother, no, please, you go answer the door. Mother, please. Please, you go, Mother.
Laura! The door!
I think we just beat the rain.
Huh?
Laura! will keep you alive. Go to the door. Lord, we pretty much right to that door. Yes.
Ah, Laura, this is Jim. Jim, this is my sister Laura.
I didn't know that Shakespeare had a sister.
How do you do?
Okay. Your hand's cold, Laura.
Yes. I've been playing the Victrola.
Must have been playing classical music on it. Yeah, play a little hot swing music to warm you up.
Excuse me.
What was the matter?
Oh, Laura. Laura's terribly shy.
Shy, huh? It's unusual to meet a shy girl nowadays. I don't believe you ever mentioned you had a sister.
Well, not anymore. I have one.
You know, Shakespeare, I'm going to sell you a bill of goods.
What goods?
A course I'm taking in public speaking. You and me. We're not the warehouse type.
Thanks, that's good news, but what's his public speaking got to do with it?
It fits you for executive positions. I tell you, it's done a hell of a lot for me.
In what respect?
In every. Ask yourself, what is the difference between you and me and men in the office down front? Is it brains? No. Ability? Just one little thing.
What is that one little thing?
Primarily, it amounts to social pose. Being able to square up to people and hold your own on any social level.
Tom,
Yes, mother.
is that you and Mr. O'Connor?
Yes, mother.
Oh, you just make yourself comfortable in there.
Yes, mother.
Ask Mr. O'Connor if he would like to wash his hands.
Oh, no, thank you. I took care of that at the warehouse. Tom,
Yes.
Mr. Mendoza was speaking to me about you.
Favorably?
What do you think?
Well,
You're going to be out of a job if you don't wake up soon.
we're waking up.
You show no signs.
The signs? I did it. I'm planning to change. I'm right to the point of committing myself to a future that doesn't look Mr. Mendoza, the warehouse, and the high school course in public speaking.
What are you guessing about?
I'm tired of the movies.
Movies?
Yes, movies. Look at them. All those glamorous people having adventures, having it all, gobbling the whole thing up. You know what happens? People go to the movies instead of moving. But it's our turn now to go to the South Sea Island, to make a safari, to be exotic far off. But I'm not patient. I can't wait till then. I'm tired of the movies and I'm about to move.
Move?
Yes,
When?
soon.
Where?
I'm starting to boil inside. I know it's in dreaming, but inside, well, I'm boiling. Every time I pick up a shoe, I shudder at it all, thinking how short life is and what I'm doing. Whatever that means. I know it doesn't mean shoes, except there's something to wear on Charles' feet.
What does your mother have to say about it?
I'm like my father, that bastard son of a bastard. See how he grins? He's been up for 16 years.
You're just talking. You're true.
Where are you all?
On the terrace, mother.
Wow. If this isn't Mr. O'Connor. Oh, introductions entirely unnecessary. Oh, I've heard so much about you. I finally say to my boy, Tom, why did you bring this paragon to supper? Oh, so warm already, and not quite summer even. We're going to all burn up when summer finally arrives. However, we're having a very, very light supper today. I think light food is better for this time of the year. Light food and light load. Our blood gets so thick during the winter, you know. We need some time to adjust a little bit. Oh, it's come so quickly this year. All of a sudden, heavens, already summer. I've run to the trunk and pull out this, oh, please, terribly old, historical
She...
Let you in? Good, you met already. It's rare for a girl as sweet and pretty as Laura to be domestic. But Laura is, I have it, not only pretty, but also very domestic. But I never was a bit. I never was. I never could do anything but angel food cake. Why in the South we used to have so many servants. Gone, gone, gone. Gone completely. All vestige of gracious living. Gone. I was never prepared for what the future brought me. All of my gentlemen callers were planters, and so of course I would assume that I'd be married to one and raise my family on a large piece of land with plenty of servants. But well, man proposes, and woman accepts a proposal. To vary that old saying, I married no planter. Tom,
Yes, madam.
is supper ready?
It looks to me like supper's on the table, madam.
Oh, good. Now let me look. Ah, lovely. But where is sister?
Ah, Laura fell ill, and she said that she better not come to the table, madam.
Nonsense. Oh, Laura. Laura. Oh, Laura, honey, you really should go to the table. We're all waiting for you. You're keeping us waiting, honey. We won't say grace until you come to the table. Laura.
Laura!
Laura! Laura Wingfield! Oh, you are sick, honey. Tom, take her to the living room. Rest in the sofa, Laura. Oh, standing next to the house don't make her ill.
Oh, hey there, Mr. Lightbulb.
Everybody sit still. Let me light the candles. Oh, well, I get the fuse has burned out. Miss O'Connor, can you tell a burned out fuse? I know I can't. And Tom is a total loss when it comes to mechanics. Oh, careful there, you don't bump into something. Now we wouldn't want our gentleman caller to fall and break his neck. Now wouldn't that be a fine how-to?
Where's the fuse box?
Right there, right next to the stove. Can you see anything?
Just a minute.
Oh, what a wonderful world we're living in. Right? Wasn't it? Benjamin Franklin will tie a key to a kite. We live in such a mysterious world.
Ma'am, all these fuses look okay to me.
Tom?
Yes.
Oh, that light bill that I told you about. The one I told you we've got the notices about.
Uh-huh.
You didn't neglect to pay it by any chance.
Well, I...
Didn't. I might have known it.
Shakespeare probably wrote a poem on that light bill, Miss Wingfield.
I might have known better than to trust him with it. There is such a high price for negligence in this world.
Well, maybe the poem will win a $10 prize.
Tom, as a penalty for your recklessness, you can help me with the dishes.
Let me give you a hand.
Indeed you will not.
I ought to be good for something.
Oh, good for something, Mr. O'Connor. No one has given me as much entertainment as you have in years.
Oh, now, Miss Wingfield.
I'm not exaggerating, not one bit. But, well, sister is all by her lonesome. You go keep her company in the parlor. And how about you coaxing sister with a little wine, huh? I think it'd be good for her. Can you carry both at once?
Sure, I'm Superman.
Now, Tom, get into this table.
Hello there, Laura. How are you feeling now? Better?
Yes, thank you.
This is for you. A little dandelion wine. Drink it, but don't get drunk. Where shall I set the candles?
Anywhere.
How about here?